While most people are hiding because they think the hurricane is going to destroy them, I'm going to walk out and take some pictures outside. Yeah, my car is washed by tree leaves, but no big deal. Whoa, who knows this will happen when I'm driving on the road or in a sudden, look at the Nissan Leaf. They just actually have an electric car parking on the side of the street. Well, sadly, it gets hit by a branch, but nah, nothing cannot be fixed. I'm not in university. I'm actually back to Dalhousie campus. I don't know why I came in such a day, but yeah, I came here. The wind is actually not very strong because we are actually in the eye of the hurricane. We are not perfectly in the eye. We are slightly off, so it's still rainy. But we are in the eye, so the wind is not very strong. It probably will get stronger later on in probably an hour or 2 hours. The hurricane will completely pass this peninsula, Nova Scotia, at around 3 a.m. tomorrow morning. I wish the electricity can go back. And look at this. The tree branches just flew off. Tree branch force. You see this one? Yeah, I do believe lightning struck it and completely cut off the tree. This is exactly the reason why we will have power outage, because these things can easily fall on power lines. And if they fall on power lines, you will have power outage for sure. But you will also have cause serious fire probably if the wires are energized. So the utility company here just do preventative maintenance, also precautionary. They shut off the wires first in advance. Then when the hurricane passed, they can re-energize them. Yeah. Oh, how could I pass? Oh, squeeze tight, squeeze tight. Tight squeeze. This intersection have traffic light, which means there is electricity. Look at those houses. They should have electricity here. Pretty interesting. Let me go further down to take a look. Yeah, it is just impossible to have a good visibility in such a storm weather. I'm actually at the Halifax Harbor at the seaside, but there's no way you can see the other side of the harbor. It's yeah, at most you can see the skyline. That's it. With someone playing tree branches. I never see the sea level this high before. Damn, climate change is true. Look at the rising sea level. better, but who the heck cares? That's the thing about a camera like this. Yeah, I got a friend who is shooting a 90D. Oh no, 70D with. You have the 10 to 18.
Yeah, I got the wide angle on there.
Yeah, I actually get a Sigma 35mm f1.4.
Nice.
On this. We use an
Really?
adapter, and I regret because it's too heavy.
Oh my god, I imagine.
Yeah, I probably will switch to the 32mm f1.4, the EOS M lens, which is just 200 grams. Yeah, I think now a metro system will be very advantageous because it's underground. So most of the part will not be affected by weather condition, right?
Yeah.
But we don't have it.
I know, unfortunately. I don't think
Although there's storm, people rarely should have batteries in their basement. So
True.
even during an outage, they have power to use. But many people still deem it too expensive and not worth it. Even as backup, they still prefer traditional backup generator style.
Yeah, we were seeing a bunch of people with back.
Back to the cars. There are more people at the harbor side than I thought. Yeah, it's very, very interesting. It's actually very nice to talk with them. And most of the people who come out are for sightseeing, to taking the cinematic footages of the hurricane. So it's great. Yeah. Now the storm is going to hit us again very, very soon, probably at 8. So yeah, I need to plan to start to go home. Well, this hurricane actually provides us with some benefit. In the morning time, actually 50% of the energy generated in this province is from renewable, where our average is around 30%. And 43% is from wind, thanks to the hurricane. So hurricane is not all things bad. There is something good. However, the climate implication is more devastating as you think. This hurricane is generated from Florida and went all the way up here in just 3 days' time. I cannot drive that far from Florida to here. And we seldom have a hurricane in Nova Scotia. And to be honest, this is the first one I heard. Probably there are more before, but definitely not one as serious as this. So is this a sign of climate change? Yeah, I think so. Probably we will not get as serious as the day after tomorrow, although the hurricane really comes the day after tomorrow when I receive the formal information. Yeah. There's something we need to think about it, deep in our mind. Should we change? Or we let this just be?